I'm stunned if you think about how many people are in Pro League. You think of how much talent there is in Pro League, and then if you think about the general consensus on Micro, like when I think of Micro, I think of Trigger being very good. I think of Zito's like his quick steps when he like won A's and it's like he's basically dancing with the keyboard. It looks crazy. Nobody plays like Ambi. Like nobody. It's so unique if you think about all the talent that there is in this league. The only person who micros like him is him. Like he's the only one who can do it, so it's really enjoyable to watch.
There's no point losing, you know, you'd rather lose 250 over 1,000 for your bunkers, and he will lose that bunker right now because Adam cannot help him.
Ooh, actually,
no,
look at
they
this.
pull
Yeah,
back.
they pull back because Oblivion's bunker is getting sniped now from Relentless and Fred. If the bunker does go down, that is going to be devastating there for top right.
And it looks like Adam, have a look down here. Adam's bunk is got down to 2,000 HP there.
See what happens.
Looks like that tank will go down if they focus fire it. It's going to be close. That tank's sitting at 2,000 health, 1,800, 1,500. And it survives. It survives.
Wow. And a little bit closer to the in between the two bunkers. Fred just used his nuke. An hour 8.
An hour 8. Just 1 minute off from Sofa. Sofa guessed an hour 7, I think it was.
There's it is. Oh, he nukes it. He pulls it. That bunker is still empty. Has almost no health. And they got nuked on both sides. Oh.
I don't know if they'll get it. Startup putting 3 and 3 in the bunker. They do not get it. They try to retreat out. Great feed there for Starbuck. Oh no! Look at Sofa. Sofa's bunker is in trouble here. Getting pinched from both top and bottom. It does go down. And it does go down. They actually have credible supply still. They can keep rolling. Cyrus's tank is in trouble. If they just push forward, they can hit that tank. Looks like they're going to do that.
On the armor. Dead.
Cash should have seen this coming. Oh, what are they doing? They're going right for the tank.
Dead. I don't think so. Turret makes it. Did the vision. Oh my god. Sofa.
Oh, Sofa.
There goes 2. The third one? I don't know if the third one's in range.
It looks like not.
Just if he even pulls over. Starduck also sends some units. Very good.
Might go into range. Oh no!
Oh.
It does go
it goes down. Great shit, Curto.
All right, guys. Hey, Draconis in for Game 1 of Pro League tonight. Welcome in and join with me. We have quite a bit of people. We have Toxic Panda and Trader Joe. How are you guys doing?
What's up, guys?
Hey, pretty.
Mic muted. I don't know if you want to
Do
let
I?
me know.
Do I?
What's muted?
Is my mic muted? Hello?
I hear you perfectly, Toxic. I think maybe Trader Joe
Trader Joe.
probably forgot he blocked you or whatnot. But I think in pro games, you guys are still keeping anonymous mode pretty much full time, right? So we're not doing introductions and all that fun stuff.
You can still do like intros, but just in no random order, you know?
Well, yeah, guys. Usually how this works is we'd like for you to guess who is who. Now, once they start building the bunkers, you're going to see those alerts scroll across your screen and start kind of revealing who people are. But let us know in the stream chat who you're thinking is who before that happens. But in the meantime, just to give you an idea of the players, if you weren't watching it on the check-in screen, we got Intrary, Puck, Relentless, Starduck, Savior, Pookie, Kurto, and TikTok in no random order there.
Game resumed.
Yeah, Puck just had okay.
Yep, and it looks like we're just waiting to see what is going on here.
His headphones fell.
And froze his game.
I like how the teams spawn in this game. It's going to be an interesting game.
Nuga, go ahead and click ready.
I think Starduck is playing on a new computer or reset his bank file because he has no elo for this game.
Probably
Nice.
new computer. I saw him talking the other day about building a new computer, so I think he probably
Nice. Happy for him, man.
Um,
Yeah, it looks like Pink took a really bad engagement because his headphones fell, so now he's going to be behind.
He can come back from that.
Yeah, probably.
Game's not completely over yet.
Nah, man, game's over. GG's.
I think this is going to be an interesting game. What are you guys' predictions here?
Well, I'm still rocking anonymous mode, so you guys probably know the lineup's a little bit better than me. I'm trying to not call it out just in case any of the 7 people are conveniently the 7 players in here.
All right, so you guys want to keep it? I guess you want to keep it anonymous, Jack.
Yeah, you know, I would say probably around the 7-minute mark, that's where everyone kind of knows on the stream what's going on, and then we can kind of rehash and see what predictions are and all that. And I think we'll have a little bit better clarification, too, of where people are sitting in terms of their engagements and their laning.
Yeah. I'm definitely thinking that the lanes just... It's going to be bottom left, top right.
You think it bottom left, top right?
Yep,
Right.
definitely. Just looking at the lanes right now.
Blue is getting a really early start here. Just going to town a little bit there on green, getting a couple SCVs as well.
Yeah, but considering that Blue got a mineral patch, it's not that bad.
That's true.
It's only 50 minutes. It's not that bad.
Yep.
Three threes versus 2 twos in the middle.
I think bottom right. I think bottom right is really strong. And
well, green just got his equalizing mineral patch there.
yeah, see, he's not that far behind. He's less than 100 million.
Yeah, just like 1 or 2 engagements behind.
Look at this on the bottom. You had purple trying to engage both red and orange there. Gets pushed back from red. Red coming in, upgrades 2, 3, and 2 versus 3 threes from purple here. And it looks like purple is going to take this engagement.
I want to point out that green is keeping his bunker filled. When he was roaming, he kept his bunker filled. I'm guessing to prevent SCP snipes.
But, interesting. I'm very curious to see who green is.
Green is fighting back. Bottom left.
Yep, he's making a pushback. He's got some interesting splits.
Yeah, it's not that bad. He's playing pretty well. He's holding his own.
I like his micro. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. game is all. Everybody's relatively close. They're within 250 from each other. In 4.5 minutes into the game.
Gonna have to wait to see who gets their bunkers up.
Or does Curdle have skins on?
He doesn't.
He has skins. No, why does his bunker look different like that?
Oh shit, you're right. Does anybody else have any skins? No, it's just Curdle.
Look at Green. Look at Green fighting back, eating up Blue.
It's actually
Yeah, that was a great engagement there from him.
Considering who he's laning, that's actually pretty big.
What do you mean?
Like considering who he's laning, it's pretty big that he's making these pushbacks.
Why I say that? You think he's
No,
strong, Blue?
No, because he has a really tough lane.
First bump going down from Savior. Savior being revealed as light pink.
I think that his ally has a tougher lane than him.
Yeah, definitely.
We got Cash in the chat saying he's predicting a Nazi will win this game. There's only 2, so that's pretty good chances, right?
Who's that? Drac, who do you predict win?
No, Cash IR in the stream chat is saying he predicts an Australian will win.
An Australian would win.
Yep. He's just going with his odds.
There are 2 out there.
He's got good chances.
Another bunker going down.
Got a 50% chance.
Let's see if top left can get their bunkers down.
I think Starduck's gonna have a hard time Ooh, I revealed the name. Well, it's 7 minutes into the game.
Are we? Yeah.
Top right's gonna have a hard time getting his bunker down without using his nuke.
So will top left because they still haven't gotten their bunkers up.
Red in trouble with his bunker here. Blue and purple pushing on him completely.
Yep.
He should have got that mineral patch. He didn't. It's unfortunate.
Top bottom right is double expanding. Very risky. You're getting punished for it.
I turned on that thinking it was going to help, but it didn't. Alright, looks like just about everyone has gotten their bunkers up now except for red and green. What is his upgrades? Yeah, green went 4-4, so he went a little bit heavy upgrades in the beginning there. He's sitting at 1,300 minerals though, so he could even, in theory, go a little bit more upgrades.
You should get some upgrades.
Oh, he threw a turret. I don't know if that was the best use of the funds there. That turret dies instantly, and it looks like top left could.
What he should be doing is he should like unload one marine and load the SCV into the bunker so he stops being farmed. But he might just die straight up.
Yeah, nuke coming down, saves that bunker, but here comes in purple. Purple's gonna finish that bunker off probably, or nuke kill it.
He spent his money. Why did he spend his money? Shit.
That bunker's gonna survive probably.
1,000 health, 400.
It's at 600 health. Oh, and it dies.
Shit.
It was so close.
And now pink is fucked because green spent all his money. Shit.
And that was TikTok. Green was TikTok.
Yeah.
Good game, TikTok.
He was doing well. It was just unfortunate that
he got double locked like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it looks like
really bad timing.
Yeah, pink is in trouble of dying right behind him.
Pink is gonna give brown. Pink's gonna give blue the kill. He nuked brown instead of blue.
Top right coming to the rescue.
Yeah.
And by rescue it means they're probably gonna take the kill for themselves.
Rip. GG Puck.
What was that, Puck?
Yeah, that's just.
Yeah.
Yep. And he left.
Oh, you didn't give them the kill.
You didn't give them the kill. How dirty.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be right back. Yeah.
Okay.
You left. That's so DM.
Nuke from Relentless or nuke from Purple to save his bunker.
Yeah, so I'm
Nuke,
throwing
you
the
not have
names
a mic?
up there now, just so the stream kind of knows. They probably do already know, but we got bottom left Relentless and Entreri versus top right Savior and Starduck, and then bottom right Pookie and Kurdo.
Nuke, do you have a mic? Or is... Because you haven't been talking.
No, I think he's just observing.
And here comes the politics. Oh my god, double nuke on bottom left. This might be kills. Yep, this is it. They're dead. Shit.
This is turning out to be a quick game here.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. They might just 2v2. That's probably what they're going for, just a straight up 2v2. The bottom right can't... I don't know if they can take that, because they're almost 1,000 behind. They might just switch. Here comes the offer. See if they take it. Alright. Definitely. If they can get this bunker killed, then they'll be really even. Right now, top right has 5 bunkers, the bottom right's 4. With two mercs on each side. The difference is that bottom right has merc marines, while top right has merc reapers. Oh, got the kill? Shit. They might just rush close or something.
Probably one of the fastest games we've had in a while, huh?
Definitely. Yep, they're dead now. Game's over, I think.
I don't know. They still got they got nuke there. There's 2
Well, look
nukes on
here,
the field from both teams. One from
Well,
both
look,
each team.
they've got 5 bunkers, 3 reaped. 3 of them are reaped. Compared to bottom right, they only have 4 bunkers, and 2 of them are merked.
I missed it. What happened to bottom left? They 4v2'd them?
Yep.
Yep, the 2v2, and top right got all the kills.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's good for them. Right now, the only hope for them is just to feed off the defense, see if they can come back from this. So Brown is saving, probably for Ghost. Okay. I think it might have been better to get a tank just to end it, but
Yeah, that's what I would be thinking. You know, just get the tank, but I guess I want to keep the map control up.
look at that's a 1v1 shots coming in there. Alright, here comes the nuke from Orange. That's a bad nuke. He just fed his army into them. Yep, this game's over. What was the point of that nuke?
A level nuke.
A little bit, you know, just being a little desperate, trying to see if they can overwhelm for that bunker, prevent the
Well,
bunker.
why would you need to overwhelm them? Just defend. Like, there's no point to attacking if you can't push. Okay, that was confusing.
Yeah, they knew they had no chance. They were about to get the second ghost bomb. I think Starbuck still has his nuke, right?
Let's get Starluck and Savior here.
All right. Hey guys, welcome in.
Hey, what's up?
That was a quick one.
A real quick one. I was really surprised when Green died.
Yep.
Do you have any doubts coming to the 2v2?
Who was everyone in that game? Who was top left and top bottom
TikTok
left?
and
Top
Puck.
left was TikTok and Puck. Yep.
Yep, Starduck was leaning Puck, and you were leaning Pookie, I think.
Pookie. I feel bad for Pookie. He got Kurtle on his team, so. Just kidding, Kurtle.
See, I don't even know what questions to ask just because that game went so quick. So hopefully we're gonna get a second game going here. But it was kind of cool that both teams did decide to go for the 2v2 quite early. Were you feeling pretty confident on it, or not exactly sure how it was gonna play out there?
Yeah, I thought we could win for sure. We were equal on ups, slightly ahead, and Starduck had a lot of money. So I don't know. We thought we could win.
Why did you go for the ghost instead of a tank?
I don't know. That was Starduck's decision.
This is
think-
Starduck's typing.
I don't know.
All right, guys. Well, we will be back with game 2 shortly. Thanks a lot. See you soon.
I'm stunned if you think about how many people are in Pro League. You think of how much talent there is in Pro League. And then if you think about the general consensus on micro, like when I think of micro, I think of Trigger being very good. I think of Zito's, like his quick steps when he like 1As and it's like he's basically dancing with the keyboard. Looks crazy. Nobody plays like Ambi. Like nobody. It's so unique if you think about all the talent that there is in this league. The only person who micros like him is him. Like he's the only one who can do it, so it's really enjoyable to watch.
There's no point losing, you'd rather lose 250 over 1,000 for your bunkers, and he will lose that bunker right now because Adam cannot help him.
Ooh, actually,
No,
look at
they
this.
pulled
Yeah,
back.
they pulled back because
Wow.
Oblivion's bunker's getting sniped now from Relentless and Fred. If the bunker does go down, that is going to be devastating there for top right.
And it looks like Adam, have a look down here, Adam's bunk is got down to 2,000 HP there. See what happens.
Looks like that tank will go down if they focus fire it. It's going to be close. That tank's sitting at 2,000 health, 1,800, 1,500. And it survives. It survives.
And a little bit closer to the in between the two bunkers. Fred just used his nuke.
Nuke.
An hour 8.
An hour 8. Just 1 minute off from Sofa. Sofa guessed an hour 7, I think it was.
There's this. Oh, he nukes it. He pulls it. That bunker is still empty. Has almost no health.
Fred-
And they got
Fred
nuked
will
on
be
both sides. Oh.
I don't know if they'll get it. Startup putting 3 and 3 in the bunker. They do not get it. They try to retreat out. Great feed there for Starbucks. Oh no! Look at Sofa. Sofa's bunker is in trouble here. Getting pinched from both top and bottom. It does go down. And it does go down. They actually have credible supply still. They can keep rolling. Cyrus's tank is in trouble. If they just push forward, they can hit that tank. Looks like they're going to do that.
On the armor. Dead.
Cash should have seen this coming. Oh, what are they doing? They're going right for the tank.
Dead. I don't think so. Turret makes it. Did the vision. Oh my god. Sofa.
Oh, Sofa.
There goes 2. The third one? I don't know if the third one's in range.
It looks like not.
He does see if he even pulls over. Starduck also sends some units. Very
It
good.
might go into range. Oh, no.
Oh.
It does go
it
down.
goes down. Great shit, Kurto.
All right, guys, Dracona's back in here for game 2. Hopefully this one will be a little bit of a longer game. And why do people consistently have to pause the darn match, I swear.
Game resumed.
But anyway, joined in with me is Toxic Panda and Trader Joe. How you guys doing?
This is game 2, right?
This is game 2.
This is going to be a good one. I think this is definitely going to be better than the game before.
Alrighty. Alright, here we go into the match now.
All right.
These are some great lanes, guys. These are some great
I know. I'm
lanes.
so excited. I I am so fucking excited to see these lanes.
Let's see. I did turn off the anonymous
Oh
mode,
my
so
God,
I'm not gonna call it out. I'm not gonna call it out, but they can see it, so they can see. But yeah.
Do you see the bottom lane? Do you see the bottom lane?
Oh yeah.
Oh my
God.
gosh! All right, this is gonna be a great one. I love it.
It's gonna be a great game. Imagine the BM in BC. Imagine the BM.
There's gonna be some BM in this one, guys.
Oh my God.
Hey,
not gonna be
it's
different.
like the RNG just likes the drama, right?
I'm gonna have to say bottom. I'm gonna have to go bottom left wins this one.
Really?
You think Red's gonna win this lane?
Bottom left is absolutely gonna win this game.
You think Red's gonna win lane?
I
Well,
don't
it depends on who wins their
know.
lanes.
There's a lot of good matchups here. Let's see how it goes.
I think Brown's gonna get. I think Brown's gonna get eaten up.
Yeah, Brown is losing hard right now. He got fucked the first engagement. He got cut really badly.
By losing
reason-
hard, you mean 30 minerals, right?
I said he's gonna. I think it's gonna snowball, and and Red has a really good ally. So
Yeah. Fuck, man. I'm so excited for this.
although top right is really strong too, which helps bottom left. The
Yeah,
diags are
right
both
now-
strong.
Orange is 2v1ing. So
Yeah.
Flame is allowed to roam.
Well, guys, if you are in the
Perfect
stream
me,
chat,
go.
I want to hear your predictions. Who do you guys think are going to win? Let us know in the stream chat.
Are we doing callouts at 7 minutes or?
Yeah, we can. They all kind of saw it. So I was rolling. I just wasn't announcing the names. So
Okay. So that's what you're doing right now in the beginning of the game. You show the stream who's who, and then you don't really announce it, so people who.
yeah, this time I did that. I'm kind of making it up as I go. I'm real sad about not calling out the names because it gives us less to talk about. But yeah, I can see how some people would, want us to keep that a little bit under wraps.
Yeah. I like that. That's smart. That's real smart. Jack with the break. Jack with the 200 IQ play.
I don't know about that.
It's got to be that California water that you're drinking.
Shake, rattle, and rolling. By the way, you felt that earthquake too, right, Trader?
I was in an intermediate game and I had to pause it. 7.1.
Yeah, that's crazy. I went up to Ridgecrest afterwards. We were doing some volunteer work, and honestly, there are a lot of people affected by it, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like, I don't know what I was picturing. I guess I was picturing like Joplin style stuff, but
like the rapture.
Yeah.
that
The strange thing about this earthquake, though, Jack, from the other ones I've experienced, was how long it lasted.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was very long. It was just a
Don't
nice.
the most earthquakes last like a few seconds.
This one was like a good 45 seconds to a minute long.
Damn, that's
Ooh,
scary.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
that was
on
a good cut.
the Pacific Surfliner Amtrak train when that sucker hit. I was like, what the?
Oh,
What's going on?
shit. Like, that's gotta be scary to be in a train when it happens.
The train was rocking. I'm like, wait, is that the train? Then I looked outside and saw a lamppost just like doing its thing, going back and forth. Went,
Dude,
no, that's not the
That's
train.
gotta be scary thinking the train's gonna like fall off the tracks or something.
Well, luckily we were just departing the station, so we weren't going that
Oh,
fast.
Okay, that's very reassuring.
We got Matt Lopez official saying that he predicts top right will win.
Who is that?
I'm not entirely sure. He is the official Matt Lopez.
Alright.
Whoa, look at this. Purple getting cut and gets cut off himself from Brown. He's going to lose his entire army there.
That's a nice
Wow,
cut. That was a nice cut by Brown. He got fed.
Yep.
That was a big overextended.
That was a nice cut.
Looks like Brown is winning his lane now.
Yeah, he just got a huge feed from Purple.
And Red is just sitting with 50 supply. Feeding. What is he doing?
Well, so far, so good. We got Red a little bit behind everyone else. Not just break up your guys' love story or anything there, but That's I don't know.
I like the indirect name calling there. Like I said, Drac with the 200 IQ plays.
Yeah, man.
I was watching Light Pink's SCV that had a little bit too much coffee there doing its thing too, and looks like Green is about to get cut.
Oh, he's gonna run away.
And
oh,
his
no.
bunker is going down. Not a good spot to be for Green. Look at that nice
shit.
micro from Light Green there. Snipes the SCV, brings back the army in its totality. That was a great move from Light Green there.
That was smooth. That was smooth.
Yeah, but now they're gonna have a problem getting their bunker.
I want to see Green pull red for an early bunker. Because Brown is also expanding.
Oh, bottom right's in trouble.
Yep, definitely.
Bottom right is in serious trouble.
Top right is double expanding. It looks like they're gonna get theirs down.
Bottom right is in serious trouble, boys.
They might have to nuke.
He's definitely gonna have to try to nuke, but he may not be able to.
Alright. Oh fuck, the counter nuke.
Ooh, and that bunker is so close to death.
Oh
Oh no! And the nuke comes down and snipes it!
PM is gonna be amazing.
Holy shit!
Dude,
Oh
imagine
my
that.
god!
Can you imagine the voice chat
Fuck.
after this game ends? Holy shit. Oh. Is he gonna leave? I would just leave. I would just leave if I was Brown. Like, I would just straight up leave.
Oh my god. Beautiful play. I can't believe he didn't cancel it. Why did he
Chat,
cancel
could you
it?
reveal the name? Could you reveal the names? There's requests in stream.
There they go.
Oh, we
my
have
god.
we have a 2v2 going on here, it seems, right now.
Oh my god. Dude, if I was Brown, I would just straight up leave. Like, that. You can't come back from that.
It's hard. It's definitely hard, that's for sure.
Bottom left is going for rods. This is gonna
Yeah,
be tough to get up.
they're gonna have to pull back. The only way you can come back is if you have your teammates pull you for a bunker again. And just make do with what you have.
Starduck, it seems like Starduck's winning his lane. I predicted that. I had to feeling top right and bottom left are strong.
What team do you think is gonna die first?
Bottom right.
Yeah, I think bottom right
left.
too.
Let's go bottom left. It's gonna happen. We're all gonna get teams.
Going against the grain. Going against the grain.
Oh yeah. Gotta root for the underdog here.
Gotta root for the underdog to die.
I'm going for the Merc. I think he's the first to Merc. Oh no, Orange got his Reaper bunker merked.
Yep. He doesn't have combat. Brown doesn't have combat shields yet. He needs to get combat shields.
Well, it looks like maybe we'll have a tank spot being taken.
Where?
I don't know. We had Teal ping the tank spot.
No, probably saying expander in the future.
Yep.
Or maybe he's gonna make a tank instead. Because he has mercs. even though Brown lost his bunker, he's still trading pretty well with red.
Yeah, but
Pretty
he's never going to be
surprised,
able. They're never going to be able to get another bunker up. They both don't have a nuke. Doesn't.
Yeah, you're right. Well, bottom red doesn't have the nukes either.
But they already have the supply though, so
Oh god, and green is getting this third bunker.
it's going to be really hard for bottom right to get it.
Yeah.
They're going to need help from their diagonal.
Yeah. They gotta have
It doesn't
bottom left
seem like
attack
they're
somebody else.
Yeah.
If top right tries to challenge them, they can hold that, but top bottom left has 5 bunkers. It's hard to contest with that.
Yeah. The thing is, Teal's real strong now, so
Yeah, but Teal just got his army melted. Oh, here we go tank, 1 bunk tank.
that's not gonna stand.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah,
That's
they
not gonna
scouted
work.
too, so it's gonna get called out immediately.
And
Just
look at the
about.
armies clumped up. Look at the armies clumped up for bottom right. Yep, here comes the 3v2.
Light pink doesn't know though, and light pink is cutting bottom left here, so that could save their tank from being canceled if they
No,
can just
no,
hold
no,
off
they gotta
purple.
cancel it! Cancel it! Oh, fuck.
They didn't cancel?
Wait, did he cancel it?
He
They
didn't cancel it. He didn't cancel it.
He may lose his bunk here.
He
may
didn't
lose that
cancel
bunk
it.
here.
He didn't cancel it. Oh my god.
Is he gonna lose his bunk?
Yeah, I think this is it for bottom right. They just lost a bunker. They just lost a tank.
Bottom left almost lost a
Oh,
bunker.
I was
Bottom
talking
left
about
almost
I
lost a
don't-
bunker.
Oh, he lost it.
Fuck.
Nice
That's
play.
big. Dude, this game is amazing. I love it. This is the best fucking Pro League game. So much things are happening. It's crazy.
And now it's just brown remains. GG to Mr. Pookie there.
This is like... oh my god. That was so sad to see. I like how bottom left put all the effort in of, you know, canceling the tank and weakening bottom right, and top right just swooped in and got all the kills.
Yep. And top right going for Rotters.
Oh, they're going for the 2v2?
We got top left at 10,000, top right at 10.3.
And Stardock is the kind of guy who'll accept that kind of deal.
How would they make that? How would they make that?
Save your counter off rank.
They're not gonna let it happen once they realize that they got Rotters.
I don't know,
Rotters are so
man.
broken in this game.
Just 5 bunkers, the 5 bunkers.
They're gonna lose the top right, bottom, top left because of the Marauders.
Actually, it's 5 bunkers to 6 for top left, top right. I think they might want to switch after green dies.
Who, top left?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because of the
there's no way they
dollars.
could be. Yeah,
But top
because-
left is the one aggressing. I don't think they're going to switch. Well, they might
Well,
if they,
because-
when they see the Rotter.
Because top left has 5 bunkers and 3 depots compared to top right who has 5 bunkers and the March Rotter. Like, that's nothing to scoff at. Like, the resupply is just so much better for top right.
They're going to go for the 2v2, it looks like. It's on,
Right.
guys.
They're not gonna let them get their own. They're trying to get their own.
I like how, did you see that Red unloaded his bunker just to stay alive for a few more seconds?
Here we go.
Power of the Marauders now. How broken they are. Oh, let's trade in shield towers. Oh, it doesn't matter. I have Marauders.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, we got forward shield towers. They're gonna can't take mid right now.
They have a pretty good momentum here. Granted, they got
Yeah,
2
the
nukes from top
the
right.
resupply. The resupply is better for top right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
it'll be
Zig has
enough.
own Marauders.
Yeah, he will. Actually, it depends if they can kill the SCV in time. Nope, they're gonna let him have it. Nuke?
No. There's no reason for it.
Alright, they got both their nukes, so they can afford using one to kill stuff. We got Ghost coming up.
It's an interesting dynamic because pink's stronger than purple, but orange is stronger than light green. So it's an interesting dynamic.
Yeah.
And orange is literally trading in his shield tower the whole time.
Are you guys still thinking top right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're getting the Ghost down, and they got more bunker resupply. The only thing top left has is the depots, but it only helps for the initial engagement, you know? Once you lose that supply, you know, you're not able to max out, what's the point of them?
Top right both have their nuke.
Top left only has one.
Can't see a game. I can't see how top left wins this. But, you know.
Yeah. They gotta move the area of battle somewhere else, you know, like towards the top.
Once purple mercs his ghost bunk, it's going to be really hard for.
They gotta get them out of mid.
Nice
How do they get him out
concave
of
from
mid,
top left, though.
Yeah, they're actually pushing. But the turrets. Top right's turret placement is too good. They're controlling mid vision because of them.
Drum.
Looks like Curto is wanting to try to do some flanking action here.
There we go. That's what he needs to do. He needs to distract them. Keep them out of mid, so another person can make the push.
Look at this right here. Orange is actually not engaging in a shield tower for the most part. That was hilarious.
It doesn't matter though. It was Reapers against Rods.
That was a terrible engagement. Like absolutely terrible. I don't know. If
Rods versus Reapers like David. It's like David versus Goliath.
Yeah, if David didn't have a stone.
See, it was top left that called for this offer, right?
Yeah, they didn't scout. They would have seen the extra commander bunker and the extra bunker resupply.
Yeah, they made that decision without even scouting. That's a very not a pro thing to do.
I mean, that's a thing we see often. Like, it's just no scouting when offering a 2v2.
Yeah,
that was problem with last week too.
I think what we're seeing here is just a little bit of a pendulum shifting too much the other way, right? People don't want to endlessly switch, so they're a little bit more apt to take deals that probably they shouldn't right now, and they're learning from that too. I think it's going to all settle in.
Yeah. Also, we got a tank. Very weird placement.
Like the scores were all close. Like when it was
they were both at 10,000.
There's no reason to go for a 4v2 right there at all. You just continue to trade.
Yeah.
See where the game goes.
The problem with the 2v2 finish is that when they were finishing bottom left, top right had mid vision all the time, you know, because their rally was staying in the mid while top left's rally was staying on their side. So just by virtue of where they are, the diagonal, they have mid vision first. But that dude just control with turrets and they win.
Starduck loves his turrets, that's for sure. Jesus.
Yeah. Those turrets won them the game. They should have been pushed like many times before. They would have been pushed out of mid if it wasn't for those turrets. And now they got a tank.
He may actually be able to kill this bunker with the turrets, actually.
Yeah, definitely. This game is over without the tank. They don't even need it.
But they got it!
4 turrets in mid.
And a nuke, 2 nukes. There's no way the top left holds.
No, use your nuke. Use your nuke and try. Use your nuke. Do something with it. Do something with it. No.
Yeah, it's
No.
good.
Sweet. That was just. I think the problem was that they should have went for a deep. They should have
There's
went
no
for a
reason.
bunker.
There's no reason to call for a 4v2
Yeah.
at that point when you're top left. It's too close of a game. There's no.
Even then, they should have gone for bunkers instead of depots, because the depots only help for the first engagement. After that, you're not. If you don't have to resupply to back it up, what's the point of them if you're not able to max out?
Hey guys, good game. Congratulations. Starduck, you and your turrets, man. Everywhere. We don't have a Starduck, but do we have a Relentless?
Startup types in general chat, I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, you do now. Yeah, Startup didn't have a mic, so I just muted myself.
Got it.
So I couldn't hear my heavy breathing.
So what was going through your guys' mind when they called for that truce? Because it was probably about 15 seconds after you laid down that rotter bunker. Were you like, oh yeah, or are you not entirely
So
sure?
yeah, I was about to say yes, but then I thought I'd double check with Startup because exactly for that reason I saw Startup lay Rauters down, and they didn't have any obviously, and we were back in score. So
Yeah,
and we obviously both had nukes as well, so it was I thought it was pretty good for us.
yeah, it was relatively even. I think they were looking at the score, but they had no idea about the rods until they sniped out Green's bunker, and I was a little surprised that they didn't disengage there. Were you anticipating a switch?
I didn't notice if they actually saw did they see our rod spot in, did they?
Yeah, 'cause you
I
can communicate
imagine
with
they
the
saw him
Telltale.
bottom left though when you guys were killing everything. All right.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but yeah, we were happy to just finish them off and go for it. So,
All right. Well, great.
and it did seem pretty close though.
The scores were definitely very, very close and everything. All right, guys, great game. We'll be back with game 3. Stay tuned.
He's in serious trouble, boys.
They might have to nuke.
He's definitely gonna have to try to do it, but he may not be able to.
Alright. Oh fuck, the elder nuke.
Ooh, and that bunker is so close to death.
Oh
Oh no! And the nuke comes down and snipes it!
PM is gonna be amazing.
Holy shit! He may lose that bunker.
He didn't cancel it. Oh my god.
Is he gonna lose his bunk?
Yeah, I think this is it for bottom right. They just lost a bunker. They just lost a tank.
Bottom left almost lost a bunker.
I was
Bottom
talking
left
Yeah,
about
almost
I
lost a
don't-
bunker.
Oh, he lost it.
Fuck.
Nice
That's
play.
big. Dude, this game is amazing. I love it.
Oh, it's just Brown remains. GG to Mr. Pookie there.
This is like... oh my god. That was so sad to see. It's 5 bunkers and 3 depots compared to top right who has 5 bunkers and the merch rotter. Like, that's nothing to scoff at. Like, the resupply is just so much better for top right.
They're gonna go for the 2v2. It looks like it's on,
Right.
guys.
They're not gonna let the drop. They're trying to get their own.
I like how, did you see that Red unloaded his bunker just to stay alive for a few more seconds?
He's in serious trouble, boys.
They might have to nuke.
He's definitely gonna have to try to do it, but he may not be able to.
Alright. Oh fuck, the elder nuke.
Ooh, and that bunker is so close to death.
Oh
Oh no! And the nuke comes down and snipes it!
Actually, I'm stunned if you think about how many people are in Pro League. You think of how much talent there is in Pro League. And then if you think about the general consensus on micro, like when I think of micro, I think of Trigger being very good. I think of Zito's, like his quick steps when he like 1As and is like he's basically dancing with the keyboard. Looks crazy. Nobody plays like Ambi. Like nobody. It's so unique if you think about all the talent that there is in this league. The only person who micros like him is him. Like he's the only one who can do it, so it's really enjoyable to watch.
There's no point losing, you'd rather lose 250 over 1,000 for your bunkers, and he will lose that bunker right now because Adam cannot help him.
Ooh, actually,
No,
look at
they
this.
pulled
Yeah,
back.
they pulled back because Oblivion's bunker's getting sniped now from Relentless and Fred. If the bunker does go down, that is going to be devastating there for top right.
And it looks like Adam, have a look down here, Adam's bunk is got down to 2,000 HP there. See what happens.
Looks like that tank will go down if they focus fire it. It's going to be close. That tank's sitting at 2,000 health, 1,800, 1,500. And it survives. It survives.
And a little bit closer to the in between the two bunkers. Fred just used his nuke. An hour 8.
An hour 8. Just 1 minute off from Sofa. Sofa guessed an hour 7, I think it was.
There's it. Oh, he nukes it. He pulls it. That bunker is still empty. Has almost no health. And they got nuked on both sides. Oh.
I don't know if they'll get it. Startup putting 3 and 3 in the bunker. They do not get it. They try to retreat out. Great feed there for Starbuck. Oh no! Look at Sofa. Sofa's bunker is in trouble here. Getting pinched from both top and bottom. It does go down. And it does go down. They actually have credible supply still. They can keep rolling. Cyrus's tank is in trouble. If they just push forward, they can hit that tank. Looks like they're going to do that.
On the armor. Dead.
Cash should have seen this coming. Oh, what are they doing? They're going right for the tank.
Dead. I don't think so. Turret makes it. Did the vision. Oh my god. Sofa.
Oh, Sofa.
There goes 2. The third one? I don't know if the third one's in range.
It looks like not.
He does see if he even pulls over. Starduck also sends some units. Very
It
good.
might go into range. Oh, no.
Oh.
It does go
it
down.
goes down. Great shit, Kurto.
He's in serious trouble, boys.
They might have to nuke.
He's in serious trouble, boys.
They might have to nuke.
He's definitely gonna have to try to nuke, but then he may not be able to.
Alright. Oh fuck, the counter nuke.
Ooh, and that bunker is so close to death.
Oh
Oh no! And the nuke comes down and snipes it!
BM is gonna be amazing.
Holy shit!
He didn't cancel it. He didn't cancel it. Oh my god.
Is he gonna lose his bunk?
Yeah, I think this is it for bottom right. They just lost a bunker. They just lost a tank.
Bottom left almost lost a bunker.
I was
Bottom
talking
left
about
almost
bottom
lost a bunker.
left. Oh, he lost it.
Fuck.
Nice.
All right, guys, we're back in for Game 3 of the night. My name is Draconis, and joining with me is Epsilon, Toxic Panda, and Trader Joe. How are you guys doing?
What's up, guys?
Doing
Awesome.
Shit.
Yeah, pretty quick first couple matches, no?
I cannot believe how these. I cannot believe. That's, yeah, the last game. The last game is going to be hard to top, but
Yeah.
we'll see how
like
it goes.
The lanes, the RNG was just perfect.
Oh, we got some pretty good matchups going on here. Not announcing anything, but you guys can see it how the teams are rolling here in top left, top right, bottom right, and bottom left. And
Do you have the
already
names revealed?
the what?
Do you have the names revealed?
Maybe.
Okay, I was
anymore
gonna say
now.
tougher.
So
What do you guys? What are you guys' predictions here?
Top right.
Up right?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. Bottom left is looking pretty darn strong, and you know, top right is pretty strong too. Yeah, those would probably be my favorites. Bottom
Yeah,
left,
we're
top
gonna have
right.
to see.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. It'll be interesting.
It's breaking up.
Yeah, Epsilon, you were breaking up really badly there.
It was robot.
How about now? Is that a
Epsilon.
little better?
No,
Yeah, it's a little
absolutely not.
better.
It was about the same to me. Well, like Green calling out saying, "Hello, Savior."
Wrong.
No, it's totally wrong. I think it's because he's camping in mid.
How mad do you think Cash is right now at his teammate? I mean, he was so close, but so
What
far.
happened? What happened?
Oh, he just
Why
stole the color. He stole the color.
Oh shit. GG man, he hates red. Oh, I didn't even realize Water Demon was in this.
The what?
I didn't realize that Water Demon was with Cash. That's gonna be interesting.
It will be very good. Brown versus blue. Blue taking a little bit bad engagement there with the vision. A lot more 3-3s going out now that I see in these pro matches. It used to be a 2-2 love fest, and now it's pretty evenly balanced between 2-2s and 3-3s.
Except red.
And purple.
Right,
It's interesting that Puck hasn't, and now he is. He hadn't taken anything in range or.
That sounds like normal old school Puck, though. He's always kind of deprioritized range in the beginning, always prioritized more regen and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, if you get the 2 defense shots to kill goes up by 1.
Your mic is breaking up really bad.
You got to close out those streaming services you probably have going on in your incognito windows at the moment.
Yeah, you're breaking up really bad.
Oh, who's that game? Is that Epsilon?
It
Oh my
is
God.
Epsilon. Yes, it is.
Sounded like that was inevitable, huh, guys?
Yeah. Is he gonna drop? Track, I love that call out.
Hey, Epsilon, if you start lagging again, make sure you just leave.
Yeah. A bit harsh, but okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's just the game must go on. All the normal trading going on here, but so far, Red, fresh out of his car, is having a little bit of a tough time, along with Orange, his partner.
Yeah, that's how it usually is for Cash. His first game, you know, it's not the best, but after that, he's really good.
Yeah, but
Like,
Orange isn't really doing that bad versus Reno. It's not that. It's not
Yeah.
really that.
I remember in last week or a few weeks ago during Pro League, Cash, he just woke up and his first game's going badly, but in the second game he was able to like stomp him on the same lane. Like, just the first game is usually not that good, but after that he's really good in lane.
So it is a Sunday for him, but he was driving. I was
Yeah.
going to say, it can't be a hungover Cash. It's just a tired Cash from travel.
Yeah.
Well, he was on a
Bored.
plane and traveling this whole weekend, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Been pretty busy.
Traveling not good for zone control. And Epsilon, you're going to need to leave, my friend. I think Epsilon is Can't even hear us. Epsilon, buddy. There he left. All right. Thank you, sir.
I think I made it back. Yeah, I got dropped out of the game though.
You know, we thought you left and fell on your sword. We're gonna assume you did that. It just sounds more noble.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
How's my voice now? Did I eliminate the lag?
Yeah, absolutely. You just lagged out the process.
Yeah. maybe
But we
that's
hear
what
you
fixed it.
crystal clear now. Just so you know, we are rocking a delay on the stream, so if you're calling out stuff from the stream, it would have already happened.
No worries.
Yep. Sorry, man.
We got Matt Lopez
yeah.
official calling out bottom left will win.
Matt Lopez is TikTok, by the way. Yeah, told me later earlier in the stream chat.
Nuke going down from green, and another
Ooh,
counter
double
nuke
nuke.
comes down. I don't know about
That
that.
was a stupid nuke.
I don't know if he thought that they could cancel it or whatnot, or he didn't realize his teammate had so much pressure on from purple.
I was just retarded.
Oh man, now I caught that right in the highlight. Oh man. So. Well,
Cyrus is
meanwhile-
getting pretty laned hard right here.
He's lost. Cash lost his lane basically. I don't see him coming back from this. You know.
Yeah, no nuke or anything now. And a lot of
gonna
resupply.
get
Here comes
canceled.
purple with this nuke.
So
Purple
what do I see
can
versus
kill
that?
red here. Purple can definitely
Actually-
kill red here.
Top left is also.
I don't think
a
it's
really
smart.
big
I don't think
shot.
it's smart to kill, but
Well, here comes maybe another nuke snipe, and he doesn't click directly on the bunker. That bunker is left with 2,700 health.
Oh fuck! Isn't it like 8,000 damage when it's directly on it?
I don't know actually the actual exact thing, but
fix it
here
out.
comes, and red has died. Good game, Mr. Cash falling to purple. It's all because he didn't have orange, I think.
He had red.
let's get him in here.
Yeah, let's get him in here.
Well, you can move in. He's probably him and Water Demon are probably exchanging.
Hey, Drac.
Yep.
So talk to me for a second about the significance of you have so many players in this match that went Marine first. So what would be the logic behind that?
You know, I don't know if we had a significant amount. I'm looking at it right now. It does look to be about half, which is more than I was expecting right now. But you do have some pro players, and what I mean by pro is like laddering players. They seem to favor Marines more, probably just a familiar unit to them a lot. But all in general, I would still say that a majority of players go towards Reaper first, whatnot. I think it's just more about unit composition and whatnot. So it comes down to personal preference. The ones that do go Marine first usually rush into Stim Pack. They are very, very strong with their microing ability. And they rely on it a little bit more heavily.
Yeah, because the advantage is going to be that you're when you trade, you're not going to give as much money, but at the same token, for the same supply, you're going to have significantly less hit points in attack.
Yeah, Marines are focused heavily on micro because of how squishy and they are.
Yep, and I had always kind of held off merking early for that same argument, right, with the trades, but I don't know. I think it just comes down to playstyle at the end of the day. I don't think either one is right or wrong, but if you do go heavy Marine, let's see, Brown right now doing pretty darn good with those Marines versus those Reapers at the moment.
Yeah, Marines, when they have Stim Pack, are really damn strong against Reapers. Reapers are only good. Reapers give that really big early boost with a double shot and a +10 damage.
The interesting part about that is you have this weird delay during the game, during that section, where it's tough to win fights if somebody went Reaper, because you're going to be behind on upgrades and your army's going to be weaker supply to supply.
Yeah, but once you get that Stim Pack down and a 7 regen, or a whatever you prefer, then you have a really strong army. It's like focus on delayed, like satisfaction.
Orange coming in for a cut right as Purple is murking the bunker.
Really bad timing.
But Blue and Purple going to cut him completely here, and he could lose a bunker if he's not careful with this push.
He's gonna lose everything.
He has no nuke to counter push that. I actually think if Blue was a little bit more aggressive, they could have cut him off more, but nonetheless, that bunker is still in trouble. Turret coming down. They go for the turret instead. That bunker now sitting at 20,000 health.
They just have their own turrets.
I don't think they're gonna get it.
If they threw their own turret, they would have gotten it.
So that's another discussion that I think is very interesting is merc timing.
I go earlier than most people, I think, now. If you look at certain players like Cyrus and whatnot, they believe merking very late, precisely for the trading reasons. And also, prioritizing the upgrades more. I'll merc early, personally. I don't know if I would consider myself pro by any means, but a lot of the pub games and whatnot, I tend to go around 4 or 5 upgrades and then merc. That might be different in a pro setting here, but let's see.
One of the strategies that I see coming out very commonly in pub matches is the Reaper bunker and then an immediate merc on the Reaper bunker, which is interesting because it really gives you a really strong lead supply versus supply in those early game fights.
Yeah, I think
it's important to note that
at the same time,
even if you merc, if someone has unmerked units with very high upgrades, they can still trade better than you, and because of the money differential, they'll be able to trade more value if they have better upgrades than you.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's an interesting conversation because that seems to be a very snowball-y playstyle. If you don't get ahead, so I guess the merit would be you can take more fights because you're more supply efficient, and that's how you're going to make up the deficit in farm.
So basically, the way to do it is the only way to right away into your advantage is if you merc Rada bunkers right away. The other 2 bunkers, it's not worth it.
Yeah, I would agree with that because what ends up happening is you don't you might win fights, but you don't trade efficiently.
Yeah, but
which is probably why we don't see that so much in these games.
Yeah,
it's just the advantage that you get when you merc Marauders is just just merc Reapers, and they're just way stronger than anything else.
Yeah, and also the merc is also a way to come back if you're behind because of the extra armor and attack you get. It is an effective means to come back if you're behind, but it's also a way to lose your lead if you have low upgrades.
Yeah, if you're down on map control, you can merc and put yourself in a good position.
Yeah. You just gotta be aware of your upgrade upgrades and compare to everybody else.
Which is interesting that you bring that up because if you look at Relentless and his lane against Brown, he's really struggling and yet he hasn't merked.
Yeah, because it's
to be fair, Relentless has been getting owned since the beginning of the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
And we can see that the Merc Marines that are also have stim pack are just OP against the unmerked units. Like even though you trade better, you can still get melted in battles.
A lot of Marine players here.
It's good to see that nobody has gone Marauders, but we do have a tank coming out from top right.
Ooh. Tanks before Routers. That's
Yeah, merc
interesting.
units are going to be a lot more forgiving when you don't take good fights because you'll pound for pound you'll hit a little heavier.
They heard you, Trader.
When you play straight Marine, especially, you have to really be conscious of your concave and taking good fights. Otherwise, you're not gonna trade.
Top right getting these
very big focus on
Routers. It would be devastating. I think
they were reading your mind or whatnot. They're like, "Hey, Trader Joe says no one's going. Let's go."
Cyrus just doesn't. Cyrus is just he's got tunnel vision, man. He's always had tunnel vision. It's
Oh, Cash just gifted 4 subs to everybody.
Oh yeah, I taught Taz that last week. Kaz that last week. Now he's all about it, huh?
Hey, thank you, Cash. I don't even know how this stuff works.
Yeah, it just gives you free money.
Alright, I like that. I like free money.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Yeah, so I think the challenge now is top right really has an advantage with orange still being in the game.
Orange's only goal is his only purpose is to harass at this point.
What's happening is top right would have much more limited options to trade, and now they're getting, just even if they're not winning a fight, they're still getting up and farm.
Yep, they're trading with just about everybody.
Yeah, you want to stay. You don't want to be maxed out for too long.
The interesting thing is left. It looks like brown does nope. Top right has no nukes, but bottom left has both their nukes.
Yeah.
They're only about 1,400 behind in score, and those nukes equate to about 9K. So bottom left is actually in a better spot right here.
And even just not even the value, but also the orange scouts the tank. He might call it out.
But that tank is useless. That tank is useless if it ever came down to bottom left versus top right because of the nukes.
Yeah, they'll have to like draw the nukes out somehow. Only way to do that is to incite a team up on spot left.
I think orange is going to really end up being a difference maker in this game if he keeps going after top right.
Not entirely sure just yet about that.
No, he's gonna die. He's gonna die first.
It's because Epsilon's not in the game. He's not seeing exactly.
I'm a little bit delayed.
But it's gonna be close. Nuke goes down.
Oh fuck! One of the nukes went down.
Yep. And that tank is getting trapped. Turret goes down from green to try to protect the tank, and the tank does get away scot-free.
That was close.
Bottom left just gained an ally though. That was more than just money for a nuke. That was an ally he just gained.
Definitely. Or it will at least make him hesitant to attack bot left.
Oh, he just got an ally for sure.
Yeah.
Looks like
I can't.
They don't want to reattempt it, and it looks like they're gonna go for maybe a snipe. Going for a snipe on Relentless. They will get this bunker.
Yeah, top left is dead. This is the first bunker that is beyond 3x3 base.
Yeah, orange was repaying the favor with the sniping purples. That seemed to be there. Oh, he's searching for that tank. He surrounds the tank. I don't think he can get it in time though.
That was a good attempt though. The arc light cannon doing work. That tank has 32 kills. This is the third game? Is this the third or the second game?
This is the third already. Can you believe that?
Damn.
Hour and 45 minutes in, we're on game 3. And not only are we on game 3, but game 3 is definitely in the mid game, and that poor tank is just getting hunted down from orange here.
It might die. It might die.
It's not gonna die.
Yeah. Very close. Very close. I think at this point, top right and bottom is just 2v2. Like, it's so even between them.
I like to see bottom left save for a nuclear.
You know, one thing that
a tank. I'm sorry, a tank.
So say one thing that you notice in a lot of these engagements in the pro level games is there's not nearly as many drawn out engagements. Everything tends to be very
quick.
The second the tide turns and it's not 100% obvious that you have an advantage, they're pulling out.
Yeah, because these pro players are a lot better at recognizing whether they can win an engagement, and if they're not going to win it, then they want to pull back so they don't take a bad one.
Yeah, you're never getting to a situation where they're low supply.
Yeah, they always stay in the mid supply range unless they get cut. We got aggressive turrets from purple in mid.
Which what also I find interesting about that is the power of the Marauders in those type of engagements. Really give you a leg up.
Marauders are the most broken unit in this game. I keep saying
I knew you were going to say that.
The problem with the Marauders is in the actual engagement, yes, you're tanky, but it's the running units down. The amount of the slow they have is so much. It's like an 80% slow, Especially in this game, how it's faster than ZC4, that slow matters a hell of a lot more because everything is more fast paced.
Makes a big difference in the hit and run engagements.
Yeah, exactly. Because even if you don't win an engagement, as long as they pull out, you get so many free kills off it.
On the flip side of that, though, and this is something that I think you're seeing with a couple of these engagements with brown and purple, is you get the Marauders have a larger hitbox. So what's ending up happening is for the surface area that you don't have quite as much DPS. And then when he stutter steps into the Marauder army, he's really getting a lot of efficiency out of that.
That's why you see That's why you see Brown using he's stuttering a lot with his army. He's trying to get as many guns firing as possible, so he's not 1A, he's 1 stuttering too.
Brown just comes in and cuts purple quite well. I'm surprised that they didn't push that bunker a little bit more than They had both their armies there.
He just has free reign.
Nice, he's that tank now from light pink.
Looks like there's a conversation on stream chat about the progression and intermediate games being recorded. You see that tank by Orange? He let it die. That was intentional feeding by Orange. He built a tank next to Purple's bunker and let it die.
I didn't see that. Toxic, no! We're losing everybody. It's only darn observers that are lagging out.
Man.
It always lags out, though, I feel.
What exactly is 4-1A if you're a pro player? What would that combo really get you?
4 is the eBay.
But it might be ladder based, right?
I'm not sure. Everyone has like their own hotkeys, like it's like personalized, you know.
What?
Puck calling out, good to know the top right will win this game because Cyrus is in the game. Like, because Cyrus is not going to let Puck win. Which is probably true.
Hey, you never know. It almost makes sense for them to continue trying to feed, though. Alright, it's hard to decide if you're going to switch up on it or whatnot.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. I think you're right. Yeah, you're right. Dynamic here is, though, Puck is trying to prevent them from killing Orange because Orange is the only thing keeping Puck alive. Well, we're going to see what happens once Orange does die from this tank. I'd like to see Starduck give Puck a tank on the flank side.
So if I had to guess, the 4-1A is going to my guess would be that Puck does not have his bunkers on the same hotkey as his units. So in spamming right left click, he's actually setting his rally point actively.
With 4-1A?
So my guess would be his bunkers are on 4.
Think so?
I don't think he changes the hotkeys.
Yeah, no, I think he's either just... It's just curious the combination that it was chosen, because it was basically like Trader Joe was saying, was engineering bay for upgrades, and then telling the army to attack. So like he's practicing muscle memory. So is that a zone control muscle memory, or is that something maybe with ladder?
Well, I'm only Diamond League on ladder, so I can't talk, but if you watch a lot of the high-level replays on ladder, and that's another possibility, is you see a lot of either 3-1 or 4-1 spam, because they'll hotkey their, like as a Zerg player, I'll hotkey all my hatcheries to 4, and my army to 1, 2, 3. And so you'll see that sort of as an idle spam for your APM.
Oh, they're pushing in on this bunker with just units. Turret coming down there from Puck.
Hey,
Repelling
my
it.
laptop froze, and when I tried to restart my laptop, Windows has the update.
Oh, man.
So I'm on my phone right now. I'm just gonna watch the share on my phone.
Yeah, Matt Lopez in the stream chat is saying he thinks it's just simple zone control stuff. Just upgrade engineering bay, you know, select whole army and attack. Just a little interesting. Because that is not a comfortable combination to do with your hands like I'm doing it right now. It's not the most natural.
For A, he just wanted bunker armor. That's all he was going for.
Nice.
But it was 4-1A. 4-1A. Hey, how you doing, Cash, by the way?
I'm all good. I just thought I'd just listen in on this one, but yeah, I'm good.
We were figuring that you sacrificed yourself once you saw you weren't orange.
Yeah, from the very beginning, yeah, that's right, Water Dean. But it's always good to have orange on my team. I think I don't mind not getting orange. I just absolutely hate the color red. The pings on the map are units getting attacked to me. My mind subconsciously like blocks it out.
Look at the double tank push going on from Cyrus and Relentless here. One bunker down, pushing up for the other. Turrets coming down. Those tanks are moving up.
Brown. I think maybe he tanks brown and then asks for green truce to go bottom left. That's their only chance. I don't know.
It's definitely going to be a little bit tougher. I mean, it just sucks because those two top teams are so close together in score. I mean, you have to play this. You have to be that guy that basically drags out this game. The only one with a nuke on the field is Starduck. Blue, bottom left.
Did he lose a bunker at all?
Nah.
No.
Brown probably shouldn't call that out because I think that's exactly what they want.
Yeah.
And he starts a bunker right there. Puck sees it.
The thing is I think Starter can take top left on his own.
I don't know. He's missing splash damage right now. That could. Oh no, he just got it.
But he has his nuke though. What does top left think they're going to be able to do to Startup? Nothing.
I don't know. They've definitely got the supply on him. If they're together, the nuke will run it out, but then they can resupply, upgrade.
Look at his upgrades.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, he's pretty far ahead in us.
And
they're going to be nervous. They're going to be nervous to push those two tanks down against three tanks, you know. And I think Starduck's moving that one up. Yeah, he's protecting.
Kaz, Puck could just sacrifice one of his marine bunkers and help him out, and that they're going to just get destroyed.
Yeah, but like here we go. Like top right's doing a double tank push as well right now, so Puck's going to lose more than just one bunk.
We don't have a tank.
Puck saying we don't have a tank. Meanwhile, they see three. They might not like that, but they're not gonna like that. Oh yeah, so he didn't realize either. Oh fuck.
And I wouldn't want top right to win anyways. Oh, the trolling.
Starduck's going to have to use his nuke here.
Yeah.
Look at this interesting expansion choice by top right.
I know. I get so scared when people do that. But Brown is doing it so they don't re-aggro top left. Nuke goes down, and they're rushing. One tank will fall for green, and it looks like they will be able to mop up that second one.
Oh,
And
nice.
look at Stardust
tanks.
Yeah, just sitting at 3,000 health.
Wow. And the thing is, like, it's
Look how much money. Look how much money
Starduck
Starduck and Puck have.
Oh, look, check out mid. Starduck nuked on purpose as well because he wanted to show top left that, hey, we don't have a nuke. We might not be the biggest threat here.
Green does not like that. I don't think there's much.
But you know what? If they let them take mid, I think top right is still good. They should let them take mid, finish off bottom left, and then go in for a 2v2. I think it's relatively fair. I mean, mid makes a little bit of a difference, but not that much. It's also the first bunker to fall.
They did just lose 2 of their tanks though, so they're probably not feeling the most, confident at the moment.
Yeah.
Pushing in on that bunker, trying to get the splash. It does get canceled.
Oh, that's good tank placement, though.
Yeah.
That's really good tank placement. Oh, come on, get vision. Get vision. I'd like to see Starduck get a 4th tank here. That'd be really nice.
I guess if you're top left, you can probably push that angle now. Hug the wall.
Starduck's sitting on 1,700. He needs to build another tank.
They're going
More
for that
tanks
tank
together.
snipe, and it is going to get sniped.
Oh.
One tank down. He falls
Yeah, but
back.
they're gonna lose
Hopefully they won't lose both of their tanks here. Turrets
No,
down,
they
they
should
don't
be
lose
fine.
any.
Oh, actually, there's 2 turrets. No, there's 2 turrets of Starducks there. I thought they were defensive turrets. Oh, this could be dangerous. Focus it. There's 2 there. You moved it out of splash range though, which is good. That guarantees the kill, but they do lose 1 tank. That was good repositioning there by Savior.
Oh, and that tank is in range of that bunker too, just quite conveniently.
The
I don't know
problem is
how-
they're
I don't
really
know.
committed. Sorry, go on.
I don't know how top left thinks they can beat top right. I know they lost a lot, but still.
Well, this is
And
top right's time to like save and not commit any more tanks. They've lost enough tanks. They need to start massing up now. Top left can still do this. I don't know what the SCV count is for. Looks like 1-1.
The funny thing is top left thinks they have a chance just because they got the mid bunker, but it's not going to be enough. Look at their upgrades are dog shit.
Is that a technical term?
I think that stands in court.
Good game for Mr. Puck. Yeah, it looks like they are going to take this to the end.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're feeling confident with the 3 tanks. They know the bottom right's lost stuff. They've only got, they've just finished tank number 2. They're really spread, from a defensive position. Top right is really spread. You've got the second mid bunker going down. I think this still could be good for top left. I mean, they're behind. Technically, they're behind, but they could pull this off. I mean, you got Relentless and Cyrus there. It's a very strong team.
Upgrades and
Here we go.
And I'm pretty sure top right's got a second SCB. I think someone there's got a second SCB.
Yeah, top right's dead. I mean, top left is dead.
There goes second or third.
The tank died. It doesn't
Those
mean
tanks.
anything.
What are those tanks doing?
A whole lot of nothing.
Cancel.
Get position. They're actually
Pookie's
not
army
that
is just
bad, but
eating.
I don't know where the tanks
they
were
might lose
earlier.
that. Yeah, no, they were just floating down here doing nothing.
They did pick off one of Savior's tanks, but man, they really they need those bunkers.
They need to stutter in, and they need the 2 SCVs repairing that bunk.
Agreed.
Oh,
that bunker's. Nope, there it goes.
Tanks in range, but no vision for Cyrus, and 2 tanks in 1 splash. They need to stutter forward fast. Oh, he shouldn't have unsieged. He had the vision. Wow.
It's over.
Yep. They need to keep turrets in mid. Those tanks need to be placed somewhere. Oh, you got a SCV turret block happening in the back there as well.
Yeah, I think this is what Savior's second win for the night, if they pull it off. Which it's looking a little bit more like it each as the time goes on.
One thing that you have to admit, 20K in score, even though they lost 10K, 5, it's tough.
Yeah, I think it would have made a big difference if that tank play was a bit faster from Cyrus to push him into mid. And if he didn't unsiege, there was a moment where both of his tanks were in range. Green had lost vision. He would have been able to take that tank down. They would have kept mid bunker. That would have meant they would have kept that broad bunker there that just died too. So I think that was a big game changer at that point.
Mid bunker going up.
He can move his tank up just a little bit and get vision of Cyrus's tanks. Tanks will still be hidden, I think, from the mid position. I think. Kaz, what do you think?
Sorry, what did you say?
See if he can move his tank up a little bit more to the edge and get range of Cyrus's tank.
Yeah, definitely. The one right on top of that supply depot is vulnerable. And they got the supply. I don't know why they're playing it so safe right now. There's no coming back to top left. 3 tanks on one.
I don't think they want to feed them.
Well, I mean, I don't know what Pookie just did there. That was pretty much a feed. Extremely conservative.
GG, boys.
Yep.
GG.
Those tanks go down.
I don't know why they finished bottom blue. They could have made, bottom left and finished Starduck. They should have kept them alive. I think maybe on 2 bunks.
No,
maybe one bunk.
there's some call outs in the stream chat as well. So I can't remember who said it, but with the 3 tanks, Cyrus shouldn't have committed the 3 tanks to killing bottom left. He could have just had 1 there, kept 2 on the edge of mid. I mean, they did have the mid bunker down already. If he pushed those tanks in earlier, they wouldn't have been caught out of position. Eventually, he pushed his 3 tanks into mid, and they were really, really fast split, which is kind of good, so you don't get splash hit, but they weren't in range of the tank, and then when they lost, they had to cancel that second marine ghost bunk that was building. Savior lost all his units, and he didn't have any vision of Cyrus's tank, but he unsieged at that point. So he could have definitely pulled that one off. I don't think it was a bad decision to go into that 2v2. I just think that they could have played it a bit better and prepped for it a bit better for that switch. All right, Pookie and Saber, let's get them in.
Exactly.
GG's, guys.
GG.
Hey.
All right, that was man, Pookie, you were just dominating with those Marines.
Thanks.
We had
I think I got a bunker kill from Cass.
Yeah. Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes. That
thanks,
was
man.
amazing. Pookie gave me units when I was putting my first bunker up, and I kept those units. I had 5 units, and I went in to snipe Cash's bunker, and Pookie's 5 Marines got the kill. He got the 500 for it.
Wow.
Marines are just
Thanks
kind
a
of
lot.
broken. If you get ahead, you just steamroll the entire game.
Yeah,
And I
I'm
got the
curious
first-
what you think. There was a moment there just at the end when you guys pushed into mid. You got to cancel on that second ghost bunk. You had 1 tank in mid. Cyrus had 3 tanks there, a little bit out of position. Then there was a point, Savior, you lost vision of the tanks. You didn't get any of Cyrus's tank kills. Do you think that if in that moment you lost your tank, that the game would have been any different, or you still think you would have?
Yeah, if I would have lost my 1 tank there, I think I don't know if we lose 100%, but our chances drop dramatically.
I think
I
we're
lost
pretty
vision
confident
for
either
a
way.
second,
That's
and
like,
I could have got the 2.
And then, hey, Pookie, there was some discussion earlier on what made you go Marine. How would you characterize it? Marine first over Reaper first. What's your thoughts on it?
It's... Well, I know Savior goes Reapers, so I'm just not even gonna touch 2 partners with Reapers. I'm not really practiced with Reapers either. I know it's kind of good, but I don't know. I don't like Reapers. You go up against Marauders and you just sit there like, okay, well now what do I do? And you just lose the game.
So a little bit personal
is
preference, and
more
also
costly.
because your team member did it, huh?
Yeah.
It's also
Also,
cost
Reapers
effective
suck.
to go based on the extra 5 supply that you get, that all your units get combat shield, as opposed to if you go Reaps, sure you get a bit of extra health, but half your army doesn't get the benefit of combat shields, which kind of negates 150 of the 3.
I don't really think you get combat shields though if you get Reapers super early.
Yeah, if I go Reapers, I usually won't get combat shields until I get my second bunker
Yeah.
up. Or my 3rd, sorry.
I don't know. Reapers are kind of in the same position, I guess. If you snowball, you just snowball super hard. And I think it's easier to snowball really hard with Reapers, but I think Marines are better.
All right, well, either way, great game, guys. We will be back for the final game, Game 4 of the night. See you guys soon.
Actually, I'm stunned if you think about how many people are in Pro League, you think of how much talent there is in Pro League, and then if you think about the general consensus on micro, like when I think of micro, I think of Trigger being very good. I think of Zito's, like his quick steps when he like 1As and it's like he's basically dancing with the keyboard, looks crazy. Nobody plays like Ambi. Like nobody. It's so unique if you think about all the talent that there is in this league. The only person who micros like him is him. Like he's the only one who can do it, so it's really enjoyable to watch.
There's no point losing, you'd rather lose 250 over 1,000 for your bunkers, and he will lose that bunker right now because Adam cannot help it.
Ooh, actually,
No,
look
they
at
pull
this. Yeah,
back.
they pull back because Oblivion's bunker's getting sniped now from Relentless and Fred. If the bunker does go down, that is going to be devastating there for top right.
And it looks like Adam, have a look down here. Adam's bunk is got down to 2,000 HP there. See what happens.
Looks like that tank will go down if they focus fire it. It's going to be close. That tank's sitting at 2,000 health, 1,800, 1,500. And it survives. It survives.
And a little bit closer to the in-between the two bunkers. Fred just used his nuke. An hour 8.
An hour 8. Just 1 minute off from Sofa. Sofa guessed an hour 7, I think it was.
There's it. Oh, he nukes it. He pulls it. That bunker is still empty, has almost no health. And they got nuked on both sides. Oh.
I don't know if they'll get it. Startup putting 3 and 3 in the bunker. They do not get it. They try to retreat out. Great feed there for Starbuck. Oh no. Look at Sofa. Sofa's bunker is in trouble here. Getting pinched from both top and bottom. It does go down. And it does go down. They actually have credible supply still. They can keep rolling. Cyrus's tank is in trouble. If they just push forward, they can hit that tank. Looks like they're going to do that.
On the armor. Dead.
Cash should have seen this coming. Oh, what are they doing? They're going right for the tank.
Dead. I don't think so. Turret makes it. Did the vision. Oh my god. Sofa.
Oh, Sofa.
There goes 2. The third one? I don't know if the third one's in range.
It looks like not.
Just if he even pulls over. Starduck also sends some units. Very good.
Might go into range. Oh no!
Oh.
It does go
it
down.
goes down. Great shit, Curto.
Got Matt Lopez official calling out bottom left will win.
Matt Lopez is TikTok, by the way. He told me later earlier in the stream chat.
Nuke going down from green, and another counter nuke comes down. I don't know about that.
That was a stupid nuke.
I don't know if he thought that they could cancel it or whatnot, or he didn't realize his teammate had so much pressure on from purple.
I was just retarded.
Nuke. Purple can kill red here. Purple can definitely kill red here.
Top left is also.
I don't think it's smart. I don't think it's smart to kill, but.
Well, here comes maybe another nuke snipe, and he doesn't click directly on the bunker. That bunker is left with 2,700 health.
Oh fuck! Isn't it like 8,000 damage when it's directly on it?
On the bunker, that bunker is left with 2,700 health.
Oh fuck! Isn't it like 8,000 damage when it's directly on it?
I don't know actually the actual exact thing, but here it comes, and red has died. Good game, Mr. Cash, falling to purple. It's all because he didn't have orange, I think. He could lose a bunker if he's not careful with this push.
He's gonna lose everything.
He has no nuke to counter push that. I actually think if blue was a little bit more aggressive, they could have cut him off more, but nonetheless, that bunker is still in trouble. Turret coming down. They go for the turret instead. That bunker now sitting at 20,000 health.
They just have their own turrets.
I don't think they're gonna get it.
If they threw their own turret, they would have gotten it. Die. He's gonna die first.
It's because Epsilon's not in the game. He's not seeing exactly.
I'm a little bit delayed.
But it's gonna be close. Nuke goes down.
Oh fuck! One of the nukes went down.
Yep. And the tank is getting trapped. Turret goes down from green to try to protect the tank, and the tank does get away scot-free.
That was close.
Bottom left just. Oh, he just got an ally for sure.
Yeah.
Looks like
I can't.
they don't want to reattempt it. And it looks like they're going to go for maybe a snipe. Going for a snipe on Relentless. They will get this bunker.
Yeah. Top left is dead.
Marauders are the most broken unit in this game.
I knew you were going to say that.
The problem with the Marauders is in the actual engagement, yes, you're tanky, but it's the running units down. The amount of the slow they have is so much. It's like an 80% slow, you know. And especially in this game, how it's faster than CC4. That slow matters a hell of a lot more because everything is more fast paced.
So he like blocks it out.
Look at the double tank push going on from Cyrus and Relentless here. All right, guys. Hey, Trey Connor's back for Game 3 of the night, or Game 4. Game 4 of the night. It's just been going by super darn fast here. Join in with me. We got Epsilon, Toxic Panda, and Trader Joe. Hello again.
Hey, hey.
Looks like top left got the same team again.
Oh, is it? Ah. You're top left, you said?
Yeah.
Well, I guess from an earlier game, right?
Cash leaning against Puck again as well.
Oh my god. Yep.
And we got, yeah. Actually, pretty darn balanced, right? I can't really think of a team that really stands out to me.
That seemed like a really late response right there from Cyrus. Puck was pushed way far up, and he had a good position. Ooh, that's an early nuke.
That is a very early
Very
nuke.
early. 1 minute nuke.
Yeah, I think kind of the consensus on nukes have changed as of late. You know, just early nukes bad. Holding your nuke at all costs probably also bad. There's a happy medium somewhere.
Letting your base die before you nuke.
Yeah. So, hey, but props to Fred. I think
this
way back in lane, so it gave him a chance to at least stay in the game.
Yep.
Game's gonna play out kind of like how last game played out. I think first, and then top left is gonna get 4v2.
Who's gonna get 6v2?
4v2. I think bottom right's gonna die first, and then top left is gonna get 4v2.
You think?
Cyrus with a great position on Relentless here.
It's gonna die first, and then the diag is gonna 4v2 top left, and then bottom left is gonna win.
I don't know if bottom right's gonna die first. Depends on lane, bro.
They're gonna die first. You're right.
I don't know why. I just think Trader Joe is a little confident on that.
Also, I mean, am I too close to the mic? Like,
you sound like normal Toxic, which is also arguably too close to the mic. But
is this better?
that actually is a little better.
All right, cool. I just moved my face like 3 inches away.
You're also. Are you a push the talker?
Nope.
Interesting.
Why?
It's just there's always a lot of background noise when you do talk, but not ever. So you have your settings pretty darn good.
Yeah. Let me.
Wow, Starduck pushed really far out of position right there.
Is this any better?
It's about the same, but you're fine.
Alright, whatever.
Ooh, Cash took that fight, and there's a nuke.
Good nuke, 58 kills.
All right, well, he's behind on combat upgrades, so it'll be interesting to see how Cash spends that money.
He won't. He's
Looks
gonna
like he's
save
saving for the
a bunker.
Yeah.
Interesting how his lane went 4 attack while he has.
Yeah, he has 1-1. If he goes 1 more armor, you need to stay at least 2 armor behind the attack of the guy. Otherwise, your time to kill on your Marines is increased.
Really? I didn't know that.
Wait, so say that again?
So a Marine does 30 damage, base damage, and it has 200 health. So a Marine will kill another Marine in 7 shots. But if you get 2 armor, you'll suck off, of those 7 shots, you'll suck off enough damage to actually cause the time to kill to be 8 shots instead of 7.
Got it.
Oh, so if you stay 2 armor behind your attack.
Correct. If you stay 2 armor behind their attack, there's no benefit to having. In other words, if I have 4 attack and you have 2 armor, there would be no benefit to you having 4 armor instead of 2.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. That's actually pretty useful.
Yeah, so it's an interesting way to play. The other way to look at that is if you're leveling your attack, you want to make sure your attack is always at least 2 upgrades above, or at least 3 upgrades above their defense.
Yeah, but you're
the same concept.
but you're just also assuming that you're just trading with your lane, so that's not really always true though. Because like,
correct,
that other armor upgrade can be used against anyone on the map. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. It's an interesting. Interesting way to look at the game from a theory crafting perspective. But the other challenge that you run into is, well, and this is a good example of this. There's actually Orange Husky going into 4 regen, and so regen's going to throw those numbers off a little bit.
Yeah.
So regen combined with armor is going to scale a little bit better than just raw attack.
Okay.
Bottom
So
left,
is it-
good start, getting both their bunkers up. Looks like both will finish here. Red coming down to try to put some pressure on it. He's got his SCV and a nuke ready, but the SCV does get sniped down. And that bunker completes. Meanwhile, top right, nuke coming down from purple. Purple pushing that bunker.
So
Yeah, and top
excellent.
right
Is-
has no nukes to respond to this, so they're going to have to dump some money into turrets.
So Epsilon, theoretically, if someone went like 2 attack is 0 armor, like is that actually okay? Like if they went 2 attack.
Yeah, 2 attack to 0 armor still isn't going to raise your time to kill, because you're going to do an additional 14 damage. If you do 3 attack to 0 armor, your time to kill will be reduced by 1.
Okay, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I actually broke down the game and did a bunch of theory crafting about a week ago, just looking at some of these early game upgrade patterns.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's I never knew it. I didn't know this. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, one of the things. So if you talk about the are Reapers better than Marines, you talk about that discussion. A Reaper.
Did Husky just lose his bunker there?
No, he built it on.
Oh, okay, got it. I saw it, the alert come through that he was building it, but I didn't see it. Oh, and a double nuke comes down from bottom right.
GG.
And who said bottom right? And who was disagreeing with me in saying that bottom right wasn't gonna die first?
That was before the double nuke.
Yeah, but the thing is I can see the future.
Oh my god, that is rough.
So Puck got an early merc on his additional Marine bunker.
The reason why he did that is because he's so far ahead of his lane, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
And Pookie is just dominating in this matchup.
Yeah. It's like PvP started, Pookie went.
All beware the bear.
Yeah, bears are the best.
Stardock just needs to go in his bunker. What is he doing?
He needs to mess up. Pookie already has... Jeez.
Yep. He is just rocking it. 4-4 with stem pack.
Oh my
Puck,
god.
but Puck is getting so fed right now, though.
Oh, yeah,
Puck is getting really fed.
He's in first.
Yeah.
Boy, if Pookie or Starduck can finish that bunker, he's going to be in a lot better position, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen right now.
Nuke goes
Nope,
down.
never mind.
All right, there's the nuke. Oof, I felt like he could have got a little more out of that.
Yeah, Pookie at the
But he
last
got the
second
bunkers
just janked over to the left. I don't know if he saw it coming or if that was just happenstance. But now
Just a little.
he's got the resupply cut off. And they're still getting a ton of pressure here from top right as well.
Puck is just getting so fed.
So is Pookie. Pookie's also getting really fed from this.
Yeah, Pookie's getting a lot of free kills being in there on red.
But Puck is in first place because of this.
Yeah, Puck can fight top right on his own, basically.
He's got both murked and 7 attack.
The challenge is how far behind Starduck is as opposed to Kurdo being in, 36.
It's okay. It's okay though. Starduck is doing the right strategy though by taking Puck's Reaper bunker, because Starduck's going to make another Reaper bunker and he's going to go snipe strat, which is going to be really helpful when Puck has 3 Marines.
Yeah, and that'll actually scale a little bit better with him being so far behind.
Hey,
Yeah,
Epsilon.
that's really smart.
Hey Epsilon, does the 2 armor below their attack, does that only for the Marines?
Yeah, that discussion is just looking at Marines. So the whole thing changes when you look at Reapers.
And murked.
So the interesting thing, if you're just talking about unit versus unit balance, is you have to take the attack speed. You can't just look at raw damage output because DPS isn't going to be the biggest factor because of how many shots it takes to kill. And when you're talking early in the game, the regen is much less of a factor. So if you take the damage per shot and you look at shots to kill, multiply that into attack speed, your Reapers end up being about 50% more efficient versus Marines than Marine versus Marine. So for the same supply, they're killing Marines in half the time.
Huh. That's cool.
So the argument about that is, and that's mitigated a little bit in a lot of these pro games because you're really not ever fighting a battle all the way to the end of supply. It's really just the initial engagement, and if you have a good engagement or bad engagement. Because when you have a Reaper, now you're feeding twice as much for 1 loss, and they only have 250 health versus Marines 200.
We got Nuga in the stream chat saying you sound just like GGI, but with a deeper voice. I don't know who has a deeper voice. I actually was thinking that GGI had a little bit deeper, but...
Who is GGI?
Go get it, man!
Remember him?
I remember Go Get It. Go Get It.
He still plays pubs. He still plays like once in a while.
Yep. He's probably like all of us, busy with all the real life stuff right now. Lord knows I am.
Yeah. He still got time for casting.
Well, I wasn't planning on it, and then I saw the message from Cash that he said he was still an hour out. I'm like, well, that probably means
You gotta
Oh
take
man, this is a
off.
great move from Pookie. With the right side of the map being so pinned down, he can cross over and get extra feed from this battle in top. And Puck is really having a hard time feeding off of this because Cash is hiding behind his bunkers. It's allowing Blue to catch up.
And he's starting to catch up to Puck.
Yeah, I think Puck realized that, and now he's trying to roam a little bit more.
Marauders up. Marauders are having a lot early this game.
Yeah, so the question is, are they going to take this into a 2v2 type of scenario, or are they going to continue to roam?
They're probably just going to continue to just try to get as fed as they can until calls for truce. Or until bottom right
Here
die.
comes Blue. Again, this is so good for Blue.
it's just coming in and feeding on just about anyone and everyone.
Anything.
Yeah, the difference is Red can't fight, so Brown can largely lock down the right-hand side because of the lead that they have. So that gives Blue the ability to roam, whereas Puck doesn't have that.
Here in this fight between Brown and Orange, Brown is beating a lot more than Orange because of Marine. While he's only fighting with unmarked units.
Yeah, Pookie is just free to roam absolutely wherever he wants to go.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really, really creating a bad scenario.
Like,
question is, who's it creating a bad scenario for? Is it creating it for bottom left or what?
Oh, really, the rest of the game. Now that he has Marauders, he's going to be able to just be so powerful in this roaming game. And he can take whatever engagement he wants because it's going to be very difficult for anybody to cut him off.
Yep.
And especially hard for anybody to chase him because of the slowdown.
It's going to be really tough for top left to switch without feeding as well at this point.
That was a long drawn out sigh.
Yeah, really, a best case scenario right now would be for Cash and Cyrus to just focus on bottom.
Cash and Cyrus focus on
Yeah,
bottom.
looks like they're listening to you. There they go.
What am I missing? What I missed, guys?
Not much. Other
Nothing
than
really.
Pookie just dominating everybody.
I mean, Puck has enough upgrades. If you look at what he's put his money into, as opposed to Pookie, where he can win fights if he takes the right fight. Those Marauders are really going to be a challenge. But the problem is, if top right keeps putting pressure, he's not going to have the opportunity to slow down. I just see bottom left really snowballing out of control here with the situation.
Look at that 12 region from Pookie. That is a lot of region.
I just want to see Marauders deleted from this game.
Well, you probably saw my rant a little earlier in general chat. Yeah.
yeah, Drag hates them too, man.
Well, here's the thing that I think is interesting about Marauders that's a little bit self-balancing is the forward position of that bunker, especially with the line of sight.
Come on, man. Don't even make that argument. It's easy to get that bunker. Don't say that it's difficult. Please, come on.
No. It's tough to trade efficiently while holding that bunker.
What? No.
Which
with
one?
the line of sight.
Whenever you get Marauders and someone who you're trading with doesn't have Marauders, you automatically get an advantage. Even if you're bad at the game. Period. End of discussion.
You never went to debate class, did you, Trader Joe?
There's no reason to debate it. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that. The unit is simply broken.
It's there are some things. I think it just needs to be tweaked a little. I just see it's when you see someone going like 10 armor, 3 attack, you know there's some kind of problem. You know.
Okay, so here's a really good example of what I mean by that. If you look at Cash's Reaper bunker, or Marauder bunker, I'm sorry, he's having to play defensively, and the line of sight from middle is going to allow Blue to jump in and out. You can't get a good concave because the bunker.
He was down 2,000 in score, and as soon as he got his Rise bunkers up, he's almost in first place. What are you talking about? He's been trading so good with that Marauder bunker there. What do you mean?
I think that
He was down 2,000 in score behind puck. Now he's only down 800.
I think the main thing that needs to be tweaked on Marauders is just slow. I think the slow is the main part that's broken, because I think that just needs to be tweaked a bit.
Full disclosure, how many games did you lose today trying to show the runners?
First of all, I don't even play zone control anymore, really.
Oh no! Don't say that.
I'm playing TD Squadron at the time, but I still love the game. I'm just taking a break from it. But
Yeah.
When I am playing, I notice how much stronger they are in ZCE than they are in ZC4. It's not even a question.
I think that's just the slowdown.
Hopefully, yeah. If that's just the case, that can be easily adjusted.
Yeah. Like, cause then it'll be, easier to play
No doubt.
with concussive
concussive shells definitely needs a nerf.
Because the thing about concussion shells is that you literally cannot micro with concussion cells. Like, if you try to micro, you get slowed down and you get run down. You just have to 1A and hope you win with concussive cells.
I always thought it was just their armor and their tankiness that they were.
It's
just
their armor
tanky.
too. They are, and for how strong they are, they should not be giving you the same amount of minerals as a Reaper bunker. It should be 20. It should be 20 for a Merc Marauders. 100%.
Bottom right in trouble. Not to say that Trader Joe was right. Not sure on the Marauders completely, but he might be right on bottom right here.
Yeah, bottom right. Oh my god, bottom right said, what the fuck? How did they die so quickly?
Because you couldn't tell that was gonna happen from when the game started.
I just need something to die so quickly.
Look at this. They're evening out the bunkers. They're gonna go for the kill right away. That way. Oh no! Did they get too gritty? Nope, they didn't get too gritty. All right. They better just hurry it up and do what they want to do. They're feeding at this point.
This is just greedy, so greedy. This is just BM at this point.
What in the world?
They're just farming SCVs. What?
I don't understand that.
That's just stupid. That is just BM at its max.
No shit.
Okay, so here's my point on that rod bunker. They can hit with range when you talk about mid game, and I mean it doesn't matter anymore. You can fight with a line of sight in mid because you have line of sight the whole time because you have control of the mid tower.
Oh, I get what you're saying. You're saying you can hit the routers from the mid vision. If you
Correct, and you can retreat back to the line of sight. So the problem is you can't chase. It forces the person with the Marauder bunker to take bad engagements over and over again. You can pressure from that spot.
You do realize, though, in pro lobbies and intermediate lobbies, no one's going to be able to just sit in mid like that. It's just not going to happen.
Well, like when you're getting teamed up on...
lobby, you can make that argument, but in league games, no one's going to just be able to hold mid like that.
I mean, you'd be surprised.
When there's 4 teams, when there's 8 teams, when there's 8 players in the game, it's just...
Yeah, and when there's 8 players in the game, when there's like 42 or something, and one team is mid vision, you can attack your routers from the mid vision, just with the range.
I'm not saying that balances Marauders in any way, shape, or form. That's not the argument that I'm making. I'm just saying that particular position, it's challenging to, if you're fighting 1v1, and I understand the argument about the mid position, so this would apply to a 1v1 engagement. So here's a good example. Red fighting blue. Blue is forced to take a bad engagement into the line of sight.
There's no such thing as a bad engagement against Marauders.
But he's so strong, but he's so ahead at this point that it doesn't even matter. If it was even with him...
That was a good example of the position.
If it was purple instead, I could see what you're saying, if it was purple making that fight. But it just depends, Bottom right is rebuilding.
Like, the reason why Puck doesn't get Marauders is because he knows that they're broken. Like, he wants to win the game on skill, so he goes for units that require more skill. Like, he never goes Marauders for that reason. Like, it's basically dummy proof. I don't know why Cyrus is going after his bunk. It's so stupid.
Puck's
Oh, and there's the nuke from Pookie.
Dead tank.
dead.
Cyrus.
That was Cyrus literally cost him the tank there.
Yeah.
That may have thrown the game
Wait,
in a
what did he
really,
do?
really big way.
What did he do? What did he do?
So Cyrus
Bunker.
went and sniped a bunker from Puck, and Puck made the decision to get disengage, which ultimately didn't matter because Blue nuked.
What the fuck? Why would he step bunker from top left?
Because he knows it's Puck.
Oh, you're right. Ah, classic throw.
And it's funny, Puck is still in first place, so.
Yeah. Even with that bunker loss, he's still effectively in first.
I just want to see Puck get Marauders once. Just let him just get Marauders once, Puck. Go for it. You're cheesy, get it.
It's gonna be Stardust. Let's get Marauders.
Pookie can take this 2v1 though. 1v2 though. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bumps Pookie got.
Do you think them not finishing off bottom right's gonna come back and
Definitely. Oh,
hurt them
fucking
right now?
definitely. It's like a no-brainer. Look at them. They already have 4 bunkers. They're gonna get raped because
Yeah, you're in a situation now at 6v2
yeah,
because they've snowballed so far in ahead.
they fucked themselves so hard because of that. They could have held the 4v2 easily. But now they gotta do 6v2. Like, it's just suicide what they did. I don't get it.
Went straight for his Marauder bunker.
I think at the end of the day, it's going to boil down to their, their thought process around Puck being at that point ahead in upgrades. Maybe thinking they couldn't 4v2 it.
But the problem is Pookie dies as soon as Puck's tank comes.
Yeah. Yeah, they needed...
But actually, I'd like to see Puck
Kurdo's
get another
busy.
bunker before he pushed the tank.
Kurdo was busy with the 4v2.
Does Kurdo still have his
4v1.
nuke?
No, yes, he
Kurdo
does.
does.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he does have his nuke. Yeah, so they have
but
one
he's in his-
more
One more shot
one more
at this.
nuke. They can drop that tank.
He's having his own problems
tanks.
right now, Kurdo.
He's doing 4v1 right now because they left bottom 5. They should have just killed him. Now bottom right second.
Now, here's the interesting thing, though. This is going to continue to snowball their cash advantage. So these tanks really have to do some damage. I wonder if Kurdo's going to be able to come up and drop a nuke and also make enough difference, though.
He's making a tank right now.
But Puck's splitting his tanks, which is good.
Alright, there goes
I wish Kurdo would have been there to help Pookie though.
Siege. Unsiege the tank!
It's okay. He's gonna save one of them.
Yeah, but the other tank splashed. It was friendly fire. Like, the tank was doing fine until the other tank, like, done its like half.
Pookie's just
I
gonna
think
die
Kurdo
though.
should have been up there with Pookie to help clear both the tanks if they knew it was 2. Sure, you might lose a bunker doing it, but
They would have lost 2 bunkers doing it.
hey, even 2 bunkers, not that bad. I mean, you're gonna get reduced anyway when you're this far spread out.
I don't know, man. I think
Yeah, right side's behind on ups, but they really, because they're fighting 2v1, they're doing decent.
they gotta keep the Marauder bunker alive at all costs. They lose it, it's over.
Well,
That game's over. It's GG for them.
we got
No, Kurdo's
Trigger in the
Kurdo's-
chat saying if bottom right wins, he's gonna laugh.
I'm pointing for bottom right, man. I want them to.
What in the...
That'd be a heck of a comeback.
Yeah, it'll be a way to punish them for the greed they had.
Looks like Puck has AoE now.
Slash? Yep. Yep, he does. Wait, is that the third SCV? That's a third SCV from Poop. Oh my god.
Look at this
He might
bunker
hold
from
this.
purple. It's kind of funny.
He might hold this. I think you're gonna be able to kill the bunker with the 3 SCVs.
I guess that makes sense. He's worried about getting sniped again, and he knows, you know, if this push isn't successful, the game's probably over.
Yeah, the 4 bunker from Puck. They can't push Pookie's bunker because of the 3 SCVs.
Oh no, he's
Oh,
attacking
fuck.
his army into that tank. That is not good for blue.
Push your armies. Go, go, go.
Everyone in the stream chat is rooting for bottom right now.
If bottom left was smart, they got greedy. You guys are right.
Yeah, bottom right's catching up in ups. So one of the things that's interesting is Brown poured a lot of resources into bunker armor.
Well, that's because there's no tanks on the right side, so it makes sense.
Yeah, they don't need to worry about the regen. You just need to worry about surviving. Pookie lost a bunker.
Yeah, and Pookie's supply blocked right now.
Yeah.
He's gonna lose another bunker.
This was
Look at the turret spam from Kurdo. He might turret push them. He doesn't have enough SCVs to push one yet. This is kind of the problem with Pookie's bunker, is that now, because he has 2 bunkers hidden there, Kurdo is gonna take some real damage before, you know, one of them dies.
this was the problem for them going too much supply. They should have just stayed in a tight square and built tanks.
Yeah. And also that Kurdo is gonna, they might not even switch.
They're not. They're dead. They're dead.
Yeah.
Well, you
They're dead.
have a similar situation going on now from top right. They're going really supply heavy, and you look at Cyrus, he's way behind in ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's smart though. They're low score.
Yeah, they can hide like they're hiding the tanks.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a gentleman's truce going between the right side.
Top right and bottom right are going to choose to kill top left now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Bottom left is bottom. It's bottom middle at this point. This is the weirdest last stand I've seen.
Kurdo seems upset, but I think everyone's saying that they just got too greedy here. They're paying the price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
I love Trigger's comment. Bottom left tried for 200 IQ play, turned out to be 2 IQ.
That's a
bottom
tough
left
call,
is
though,
right.
because had they taken him out, it would have been a 4v2 situation. But, I mean, here they are in a 6v2 situation, so you got to make the argument, you know, that would have been at least better.
Yeah, they would have been able to hold the 4v2. Like, they would have won this. And they would have won this if they killed bottom right.
Yeah, they could have responded much better to Puck's tank push.
Yeah, they would have been able to push with more safety and confidence. Look at all these turrets.
Well, I guess I was wrong with my prediction about bottom right, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, you were technically right.
Well, actually, I was technically wrong.
Okay. Technically, yes, you were wrong, but you were actually right. Whatever the semantics are gonna be, they did legitimately die.
But
All
bottom
except for
left
the
got too
death part.
greedy.
In theory, they died.
I like this politicking here.
From Kurdo.
Yeah, we throw
So-
to anyone that lets us live.
Here's an interesting conversation. Kurdo is spacing out his turrets significantly, which is different than putting them in a line where you can have all of them firing at the same time.
That's for the tanks
If he's
left.
better, so he can.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Blue coming in. They're trying to snipe Orange's tank, and they do get the tank.
Don't switch, stop left. Buck, what are you doing?
They are trying to cause so much damage to bottom right to force the switch off. And it might work. They're going to get both the bottom right's tanks.
Good, that's good for top left.
Buck,
Buck's smart.
don't switch.
Buck's smart.
Why would he switch? Oh no, he's feeding?
He's scouting, bro. He knows what he's doing. He's not gonna just call some random thing without knowing what's going on. He knows what he's doing.
I don't know. I've seen it happen all too often when people switch before the team actually died. Oh my god, bottom right here.
Now Puck got now top left kills bottom left for the full kill, and then they can take. Then top left can take. Now top left can take the 4v2.
Yeah, because what's interesting about this is Starduck, even though he didn't grow nearly as big as Cyrus, he's ahead in ups at this point.
It doesn't. It's all about. It's all going to be about Tuck's tank micro and turret play against top right. And I don't think they're going to be able to do anything about it. Not since
Yep.
bottom right has lost too much now. I think it was smart. I think it was smart that they let that the top left let bottom left kill a little bit of bottom right. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I like how Kurdo you're building into right space.
Oh, look at that! Cyrus with the steal of the bunker kill.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter though. I mean, he scored.
This is the weirdest 6v2 I've ever seen, man. A 40-minute 6v2.
It's wasting so much money on turrets. I mean, bottom left. I mean, now they're bottom right.
Yeah. The positions have switched. We got to watch our reference. So what is bottom right now? Are they like
They've been
right
evicted.
side?
They're mid right.
Mid right.
They've been evicted. They're not home.
All right. So
They're
here's the
homeless.
switch.
They're vagrants.
No.
Is top right switching? Are they going to go for the tank?
Top
What?
right. It doesn't matter what they do.
This is stupid. This is so stupid. Oh my god. Cyrus and Cash, this is the dumbest call.
Oh man, that tank is vulnerable.
Oh my god, this is just...
Why is green? Why is Kaziar pinging?
Why would you do that? Oh,
They have 100. They have 121,000.
Trader Joe
I-
looks like he's still right.
All right, the first to die.
I mean, this is the dirtiest play from bottom, but what are you going to do? You're trying to force the switch and no one's switching. They have to switch now.
Here's the
Nothing to
problem.
do.
Here's the problem. Top right has no win condition. This is the problem.
Well,
So they're
do
trying to
have
figure out a way
nice
to have any type of. No, they have no. Top right has 0 win condition. 0.
But they just threw. They're just throwing a bottom right.
Because they have 0 win condition. They don't know what to do.
They need to kill blue at least.
No, I don't know. It's hard. I mean, if they kill blue, they instant die.
Because bottom right combined has 7 SCVs. You can't stay there. Like, look at them. They're rebuilding already, man. It's too dangerous.
This was blue and brown's plan. They had to take out a team. They actually did pretty damn good at it.
I swear to God, if bottom left dies, this would be stupid.
Boy, the challenge here now is
There is no challenge. Bottom right's gonna win.
Damn, bottom right.
Bottom right wins now. Mookie wins because.
Yeah, the Cash and Cyrus through.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at how much you're expanding. This game is over pretty much.
Are you serious? They have 130K.
Yeah.
They haven't lost that much. Like Puck almost lost just as much as Kurto.
Yep.
This is the stupidest card I've ever seen from Cash.
Yeah. Kaz, you need to kill one of them at least.
Brown with the politicking.
Red can't even trade at all. It's over. I don't know what they're doing. What are they doing? Why are they killing top left?
Pub game. This is a fucking pub game. Like this was good until Switch.
I need to kill Brown and switch. They're getting too steamrolled. I don't know what Cyrus is thinking.
I don't know why they were like the natural throw. Like this is natural.
Does top right really think they have a chance versus bottom right now? Does Kaz and Cyrus really think they have a chance? This is really, really bad play by top right. Really bad.
Well, they're switching.
The team you've been 6v2ing. Why would you can take him in a 2v2? Like they can't even take a 6v2.
Bottom right's just gonna kill top right now.
Yeah, this game they're just gonna turd kill everybody. 7 fucking SP.
They're in a good spot. Bottom right still don't have tanks yet.
Yeah, even if they go 4v2, I don't think.
Well, they were asking earlier. They were confirming, hey, is this Oh, actually, no, never mind. That was orange. But they were confirming, is this 20 upgrades? So I think they were trying to see how much time they do have. Now they are almost at that point of no return, if they're not there already.
His tanks just melted.
Yeah, there they go.
His tanks melted. I cannot believe that they switched so early.
This is good. This was the first pro game I've seen, man. Like this is funny. For that switch.
All right, here comes Puck. I mean, I don't see them keeping these tanks alive.
Yeah.
Nah, Puck has the upgrades to fight.
But his tanks have no armor.
It don't matter. Pookie's gonna take damage here.
Yeah, it's just I'm kind of bummed out about this game.
Man, that was
Cyrus is just happy Puck didn't win. That's really cool.
That was a heck of a throw.
Now, this game, this is the RNG aspect. There's no reason why top right ever switches there. One of them is dead.
But they were dead either way, right? Like
they really were.
So
they really were. I think they were trying to balance it just a little bit.
They were never dead.
Yeah, you balance it by killing at least. Yeah, you kill at least one of the bottom. You kill at least one of the guys. From
yeah, you kill at least one of the players.
They're never dead when they have that much money pulled up.
Here comes GG with Brown. Yep.
Count a team out when they have fucking SCVs in the 100K now. So you know they have so much money to rebuild.
It's over. GG guys.
Yeah. Just fucking.
You know what's funny? When the game started, I said top left was gonna get. Right was gonna die first, and then top left was gonna get 4v2'd, and then bottom left was gonna win. And that's exactly what happened.
Holy shit, you're right. God damn it. You got your fucking sidekick.
I told you.
Miss
I-
Cleo
that's
stuff going on.
That's exactly what I predicted. You guys know that, right? Like,
I don't know if that was first. Cash's call.
I mean, I see the logic behind it, but they really didn't factor in 7 SCVs. And that's the freaking problem, is you can't, I mean...
bro, you have to kill one of them.
Yeah.
And cut this score and cut this score in half. Because when you're around 50, like you want to cut it in half.
Have to.
Yeah. That's a new play. Real new.
That's up and coming shit right there.
Coming shit right there for sure.
All right, let's bring him on in.
Alive.
Man, back from the dead is Pookie and Kurdo. Holy moly, that was a weird...
Did you like that, guys? Did you like that?
Everyone was thinking that you screwed yourself, which arguably probably did with bottom right.
Why didn't you? Why didn't you?
We were planning on just 2v2ing Puck and
Top right lied.
Top left. But you know, top right survived, and then he just called out the truth. That was fucked up.
Well,
and I was gonna kill Orange and Teal, but failed because
you didn't fail. You had him by the balls, Kurdo.
But this is exactly what happened in Xavier's game. Who am I that we talked to?
Cyrus called like the fucking one bunk each, and we were like, okay, just let them die first, and then we go for the 2v2, because we had 2 nukes and we didn't really care. But then they had like 3 bunks left or something, and we just got sad. and then it was too late to kill bottom right.
Let's just say
that's
come back we did when I fucked up with Xavier.
Pookie, I have a question. Were you surprised? Were you surprised that top left and when they had you guys cornered on small supply, that top left and bottom right didn't at least kill one of you guys?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
That's what I was wondering, because
I think Cyrus started to hit them right. I'm guessing.
Yeah, Cyrus
left, so they had to back off.
Cyrus switched. Cyrus was the one to switch right away. But
he switched and sniped a bunker.
But how surprised were you that they didn't actually kill one of you guys? Because they had no chance to beat top left, so they were trying to do a little bit of a balancing act. And I guess they didn't realize how fast you could build and how much money you guys were banking.
I said to sacrifice Pookie, because they said to sacrifice me or Pookie, one of us. So I just said...
I was just wondering if you thought that you were going to kill at least one of you guys.
I was totally on board with me dying there. Like, I didn't really care. But then they didn't kill me, and I was super happy.
Always sad, man.
I like that.
Peter's a super Hawani, man.
So can I say I'm a zone control god now? Can I get that title? I need a official
third win. The third win.
I do, however, like that we managed to push orange as fast as top left was pushing us.
Dude, I love how you guys are just
All right, guys.
Migrating there.
Great game. We'll be back in a moment with some After Dark games. So stay tuned. Great game, everyone. See you soon.
Dump some money into turrets.
So Epsilon, theoretically, if someone went like to attack is 0 armor, like is that actually okay? Like if they went to attack?
Yeah, 2 attack to 0 armor still isn't going to raise your time to kill, because you're going to do an additional 14 damage. If you do 3 attack to 0 armor, your time to kill will be reduced by 1.
No.
Oh, okay, got it. I saw it, the alert come through that he was building it, but I didn't see it. Oh, and a double nuke comes down from bottom right.
GG.
And who said bottom right? And who was disagreeing with me and saying that bottom right was gonna die first?
That was before that was before the double nuke.
Yeah, but the thing is I can see the future.
Plays because it is.
Yeah, Puck can fight top right on his own, basically.
He's got both merc and 7 attack.
The challenge is how far behind Starduck is as opposed to Kurdo being in 36.
It's okay. It's okay though. Starduck is doing the right strategy though by taking Puck's Reaper bunker, because Starduck's going to make another Reaper bunker and he's going to go snipe strat, which is going to be really helpful when Puck has 3 Marines.
Yeah, and that'll actually scale a little bit better.
They better just hurry it up and do what they want to do. They're feeding at this point.
This is just greedy, so greedy. This is just BM at this point.
What in the world?
They're just farming SCVs. What for them?
We got
No, Kurdo's
Trigger in the chat saying if bottom right wins, he's gonna laugh.
I'm pointing for bottom right, man. I want them to.
What in the?
That'd be a heck of a comeback.
Yeah, it'll be a way to punish them for the greed they had.
Do you get the tank?
Don't switch, stop left. Puck, what are you doing?
They are trying to cause so much damage to bottom right to force the switch off. And it might work. They're gonna get both of bottom right's tanks.
Good, that's good for top left. Puck's smart.
Switch.
Puck's smart.
Why would he switch? Oh no, he's feeding?
He's scouting, bro. He knows what he's doing.
Dump some money into turrets.
So Epsilon, theoretically, if someone went like to attack is 0 armor, like is that actually okay? Like if they went to attack?
Yeah, 2 attack to 0 armor still isn't going to raise your time to kill, because you're going to do an additional 14 damage. If you do 3 attack to 0 armor, your time to kill will be reduced by 1.
No.
Oh, okay, got it. I saw it, the alert come through that he was building it, but I didn't see it. Oh, and a double nuke comes down from bottom right.
GG.
And who said bottom right? And who was disagree with me in saying that bottom right wasn't gonna die first?
That was before that was before the double nuke.
Yeah, but the thing is I can see the future.
Plays because it is.
Yeah, Puck can fight top right on his own, basically.
He's got both Mert and 7 attack.
The challenge is how far behind Starduck is as opposed to Kurdo being in 36.
It's okay. It's okay though. Starduck is doing the right strategy though by taking Puck's Reaper bunker, because Starduck's going to make another Reaper bunker and he's going to go snipe strat, which is going to be really helpful when Puck has 3 Marines.
Yeah, and that'll actually scale a little bit better.
They better just hurry it up and do what they want to do. They're feeding at this point.
This is just greedy, so greedy. This is just BM at this point.
What in the world?
They're just farming SCVs. What for them?
We got
No, Kurdo's
Trigger in the chat saying if bottom right wins, he's gonna laugh.
I'm pointing for bottom right, man. I want them to.
What in the?
That'd be a heck of a comeback.
Yeah, it'll be a way to punish them for the greed they had.
Do you get the tank?
Don't switch, stop left. Puck, what are you doing?
They are trying to cause so much damage to bottom right to force the switch off. And it might work. They're gonna get both of bottom right's tanks.
Good, that's good for top left. Puck's smart.
Switch.
Puck's smart.
Why would he switch? Oh no, he's feeding?
He's scouting, bro. He knows what he's doing.
Dump some money into turrets.
So Epsilon, theoretically, if someone went like to attack is 0 armor, like is that actually okay? Like if they went to attack?
Yeah, 2 attack to 0 armor still isn't going to raise your time to kill, because you're going to do an additional 14 damage. If you do 3 attack to 0 armor, your time to kill will be reduced by 1.
No.
Oh, okay, got it. I saw it, the alert come through that it was building it, but I didn't see it. Oh, and a double nuke comes down from bottom right.
GG.
And who said bottom right? And who was disagree with me in saying that bottom right was gonna die first?
That was before that was before the double nuke.
Yeah, but the thing is I can see the future.
Plays because of this.
Yeah, Puck can fight top right on his own, basically.
He's got both marked and 7 attack.
The challenge is how far behind Starduck is as opposed to Kurto being in 36.
It's okay. It's okay though. Starduck is doing the right strategy though by taking Puck's Reaper bunker, because Starduck's gonna make another Reaper bunker and he's gonna go snipe strat, which is gonna be really helpful when Puck has 3 Marines.
Yeah, and that'll actually scale a little bit better